And now joining us to talk about our national women's volleyball team is UAAP Champion Coach and a former head coach of the national men's volleyball team, one and only Coach O, Coach Oliver Almadro. Coach, good morning. Maraming salamat. Kahit bumabagyo lahat, bumisita ka dito.
Sa Andre Felix.
Malakas kami sa'yo, ah. Coach, okay, let's talk about it. Philippines now will make its debut today, the volleyball tournament sa SEA Games. How do we stack up against our opponents in the SEA Games? Where do we stand realistically?
Well, first, they will always say, bakit lagi nilang puso? But sometimes, yun ang sinasabi ko the positivity. For me, positivity is playing with enthusiasm,
yes.
Integrity, and with love. Yun ang meron yung Philippine team natin.
Optimism.
Yes. Now, on the positive side, sige, yun na nga, hindi nakalaro si Kalimao. But on the positive side, yung venue natin dito sa Pilipinas, last time, noong 2005, I was coaching staff din ako ni Coach Shamil during that time.
That's right, yes.
Ibang klase yung crowd pag nandito na ka naglalaro. Parang seventh man mo talaga yun eh. But sa atin naman, ang laki na in-improve nung women's volleyball team because of course, ang laki kasi nung ang ganda nung ginawa ng Rebisco for supporting this. Pinadala sila sa Japan, sa Thailand for training camp. So talagang yung Rebisco sobrang hot.
Full support.
Full support talaga tayo dyan. So yung sila, yung exposure nila ang dami na. So I guess with the talent we have, na nag-mature na sila, alliance si Gia, really be amazing. Yung mga middle blockers natin, recently meron ngang FIVB article about Majoy Baron, now players to watch out.
Yeah, she's been winning middle blockers.
Imagine FIVB will tell that, Eliza Valdez. So they're maturing enough. Tapos yung exposure nila sa other countries, I guess,
will be big help talaga. No?
For us.
Coach, besides the Philippines, only 3 other countries will compete dito sa SEA Games. Yung Thailand, na napakalakas. Yung Indonesia, also a formidable team. And Vietnam. Let's talk about this reduced field. Sa tingin mo ba, Coach, kaya natin and hindi lang bronze ang sana makuha natin dito?
On the pre-SEA Games tournament nila, the team already beat Vietnam. Though wala doon yung isang player nila, but alam mo naman, volleyball is not a one player thing.
Of course.
So kung nandun yung cohesiveness natin, I guess, uulitin natin yung Vietnam. Indonesia, we played them, I guess, lagi silang 5 sets.
5 sets, yes.
5 sets. And then yung mga bench players ni Coach Shaq, medyo promising. Pag hinatak niya si Madi Madayag, nagde-deliver. Yung sila Catarado, pag hinatak niya, nagde-deliver. Kung sinong ipasok ni Coach ang nagde-deliver. It shows na yung maturity ng team nandun. Going to Thailand, of course, alam naman natin they're powerhouse. But sabi ko nga suntok sa buwan. But whatever it is, we already shooting for the stars.
Coach, pinag-uusapan natin, sabi mo nga yung maturity na natin mga players. That can be one of our strengths. Ano pa yung mga nakikita mong strengths nitong national women's volleyball team natin? And also, yung mga magiging weaknesses natin in this SEA Games?
Well, with the absence of Kalimao and Alohi, yung blocking mawawala. Pero with Majoy Baron, Madi Madayag, Eliza Valdez, nagmamature na sa blocking, Ces Molina, malaki rin. And yung mga libero natin, kumbaga parang pamatay talaga yan eh. Kumbaga, bahala na.
Don Macandili, Catarado,
I guess, if we will be focusing on our receive and our defense, we will be having a good fight. It's because, alam mo yung defense, isang factor kapag may crowd ka, yung mabubuhay yung magantas yung intensity mo, bubuhay yung bola eh. So, pag maka-receive tayo, maka-serve tayo ng maayos, and meron tayong defense, we have the right offensive players. Adyan si Eliza, Majoy, Abby, and Madi na talagang lalaban for that. And I think Jovelyn Gonzaga is 100% na. I hope she's really 100%. Kasi
we all hope, We need a 110% Jovelyn Gonzaga. We keep on talking about the home field advantage, home court advantage, not only sa volleyball, kahit sa basketball, yung sa 3x, it proved to be a difference for us. We won doon sa inaugural sa 3x ng women's, men's, yung football even. Malaking tulong yun talaga. But for you, Coach, you've experienced it firsthand back in 2005. How big will this be a factor when we play in front of this crowd na we know is volleyball crazy later on?
You know, I remember during the 2005 games, meron kaming game sa Indonesia. If we will win versus Indonesia, assured na kami ng bronze during that time. 5 sets na yon. On the 5th set, ginamit ni Coach Shamil bigla si si Maureen Penetrante, ibang posisyon na middle si Maureen, ginawa niya outside hitter.
Binigla niya, oo.
Binigla niya. Naka-point si Mau ng isa, grabe yung crowd. Grabe talaga. And then si Maureen Penetrante, umangat yung confidence level niya. Di si Tina Salak, Mau. We won that game in 5 sets. So automatic bronze kami. Unfortunately, yung game namin sa Vietnam,
Yes.
we won the first set eh. Pero second set was a dikitan.
So pwedeng mangyari ngayon yun.
Exactly.
Yung kunyari may magic hugot, may
Yes.
magic bunot tong si
Yes.
Coach Shaq, na mabuhay yung crowd,
Yes.
malaki yung mabigay
Yes.
dito sa team na to, and then all of a sudden, malay mo makabulag tayo, matalo ang Thailand or something.
Yes. It's a factor. Kasi syempre, maliit na bagay, pag may naitulong ang isang player,
Yeah.
it will be huge. So sabi ko nga sa mga players ko, no matter what, if you score or not, you contribute in whatever you want.
Yes.
And makikita mo yung difference.
That will get the crowd going at the
Yes.
same time, domino effect, get the team going. Coach, the team's lineup features some of the best and brightest in women's volleyball in the country. Pero syempre, karamihan ng mga fans dyan kay Eliza Valdez, kay Phenom Tututok, and rightfully so. Especially after it was announced na di daw makakalaro si Kalemao nga for the SEA Games. That will be a big blow offensively. But still, Eliza is there. What are your realistic expectations from Eliza Valdez in this year's SEA Games? Considering you said she's already matured.
Well, you know naman, Eliza, mayroon din ano yan eh, kumbaga, she's a thinking player. Sabi ko nga, Eliza's a thinking player. But we already know that Vietnam, Thailand, and Indonesia will be focusing on her. So I guess Coach Shaq have a strategy also that to put away the blockers kay Eliza. So, and Gia is very good with that. So, alam niya kung kailan yun ang maganda doon sa dalawa eh. They know each other. Alam ni Gia kailan ibibigay kay Eliza, kailan hindi. And maganda kay Gia na ma-maximize niya lahat ng spikers niya. And I hope those spikers na nag-trust si Gia and binigyan ng assignment ni Coach Shaq will deliver. Importante naman eh. Kaya nga maganda nandito tayo the confidence will be there.
Coach, nabanggit mo nga yung setters, malaking bagay yung amuyan na kasi Gia Morado, Eliza Valdez, they know each other very, very well. We lost Alohi Robbins-Hardy, who is a big setter for us, malaking tulong. But the Philippines now, how is it in terms of setting with Gia Morado there, with Rhea Di Maculangan there, manning that setter spot for the Philippines?
With Rhea and Gia setting, calling the shots, I really have the big confidence ako with them. Siguro, on the blocking side, Alohi will be, kung nandun siya, will be a big factor for us. Kasi yung kalaban, magti-think twice, will go there so outside.
Nakaka-block eh.
Yeah. But, sabi ko nga, if he will just, what I'm telling my players is, just to slow the ball, have a good defense, and then we will be a good in the offense. Kasi Gia and Di Maculangan is really a good setter. Alam nila kung kailan ibibigay on the right time. Importante lang, right time, right timing, and of course, trust in each other.
Even before the SEA Games, yung tandem nga net already turned heads. Si Majoy Baron, who's won awards, best middle blocker dun sa mga pre-season. And si Maddie Madayag, your thoughts on these two middle blockers, especially Maddie, who's played for you?
Yeah, you know, Maddie can deliver, especially sa blocking. I can vouch on that. Kasi si Maddie talaga, when I handled her, just tell her anong trabaho gagawin mo. And I say, I don't need a point, I just need a block. I don't need a...
Nakikinig.
Yes. And if Coach Shaq will really utilize Maddie in terms of blocking, it depends. If she will use it on the middle or the opposite, basta pag sinabi ka Maddie, I need a block. She will block. So, of course, nandun pa rin si Majoy, nandun pa rin naman si Mika and Abby, who's giving the best energy na magbibigay nila. Yung newcomers nila with Maddie, hindi pa siya well scouted ng ibang team. If Rhea and Gia will utilize her, I guess she will be of big help.
And syempre, we have one of Asia's finest when it comes to floor defense, digging, diving. This will get the crowd going for sure.
Yes,
Don Macandili, talk about the star libero of our national team.
Well, Don Macandili, wow, so amazing na player yan. So, ang importante lang, trust sa blocker eh. Trust nung blocker kay
Don.
It's a system eh. So, normally it's a system na I'll be opening this side, I'll be getting this side. So kapag nagkaroon ng cohesiveness yan, walang lalapag kay Don. And alam naman, si Kat Arado on the receiving side, isa pa rin yan. So we have the best libero na nakuha natin now. So I really hope ma-maximize natin talaga yung talent ng dalawa. And then magkaroon lang tayo ng cohesiveness in terms of transition, coming from defense, going to offense.
This is your cup of tea for a time. Your thoughts on the big victory by the men's team?
Of course, yesterday, Mark Espeo did a very good job.
Your former player, yeah.
And yung setter. Yesterday, the first set, I thought, wala na. But merong ginagawa si Mark na maganda. And yung setter, meron siyang couple of blocks, very good blocks, and one tip, one drop, na Cambodia didn't expect it. So, if hindi niya nakuha yon, Cambodia will get it. So, surprisingly, yung setter nila, he's a rookie sa national team, he's tall, and he's doing a great job doing the combination plays and giving it at the right time, at the right player at the right time.
Stacked tong team na to. Coach Dante, Allen Sunurin, then even field yung mga former players mo, Ish Polvorosa, Rex Intal, din sama pa si Ranran, Abdilia. Gaano ka-stacked tong or talented itong men's team natin?
Well, sabi nga nila, when I handled 2015, they're puro young players.
Bata pa sila
Bata pa sila. Hoping na sana 2019, tuloy-tuloy. But 2017, medyo may nagularo, 2019, nakuha na ni Coach Dante yung gusto niyang players. And of course, with the help of Rebisco, talagang pinorm talaga na Rebisco tong team na to eh. So for the first time, nagkaroon ng talagang major sponsor yung men's team for the first time yan. So talagang confident yung men's team that we will just play and train and play. And the sponsors are already there. Okay na yan. So gagawin lang talaga nila maglaro na maayos and cohesiveness. And I guess yung men's team, they started early. And they started early. Nasa timing yung pag-train nila sa abroad. And alam naman yung mga men's players, medyo sa kanila, yung paglalaro, walang image yan sa mga yan. So, hoping na this time, makakuha na sila ng podium finish. And that's the dream of sa men's team.
At sana kasi dito paggaganapin, noong 2017, 5th place tayo noon. How doable is it, Coach O, na makakamedal tayo sa sarili natin bansa dito sa SEA Games?
Nakuha nila Cambodia. So we just have to beat one or kung kaya natin Vietnam and Indonesia. But Indonesia, medyo, as I watched their game yesterday, medyo ang taas na level. But sabi ko nga, let's keep the score close. And gawin ni Mark and ni Brian yung thing nila, maka-defense, maka-receive, maka-block. Yesterday, we had a good job in blocking and receiving. If we will maintain that, blocking and receiving, we'll have a good chance. Kasi yung players natin, versatile. They don't just hit outside. Versatile yung players natin. So we'll have a good chance in beating all of the teams. But of course, it boils down into execution. You don't mind the spectacular plays, execution, like receive properly, tamang blocking, and giving the right attack at the right time. And laki ng
supportahan, sana supportahan ng tao.
Laki ng experience ni Mark and ni Brian sa Japan eh. So, kayang-kaya yan.
Bagunas and Espejo there. Thank you. Maraming salamat,
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
We're hoping medal tayo dito sa men's and women's SEA Games. Again, we just had UAAP Champion Coach and a former head coach of the national men's volleyball team, one and only, Coach Oliver Almadro.